Quick reaction, brother.
Thank you, Hector.
¿Cómo estás?
We're just good. We're good. We're happy. We're good.
Full of adrenaline still. You still had
Absolutely,
more
yeah.
rounds to go.
Yeah, for sure.
I think the old adage, Coach, you'll correct me if I'm wrong, the old adage is beautiful violence, huh?
Power's real.
That power is real, huh?
Most definitely.
How do you feel?
I feel great. I'm happy to put on for my city, and I'm happy to give them a great performance.
You heard the cheers.
Yeah,
The place went
for
wild.
Sure. Yeah.
Talk to me about that round, the knockdown that was a little controversial. You came out for the kill.
I mean, it is what it is. I mean, he might have caught me off balance. He landed a hit while I was off balance. It is what it is. I mean, fuck it.
Are you happy with the performance overall? What do you give yourself?
Absolutely. I'd give myself an A. I'd give myself an A+, but I got hit with a couple unnecessary punches. But I mean, we still had a great performance, and I'm happy. You know.
It's paying off, huh? It's
Absolutely.
paying off. Everything
Yeah.
that we've been
Absolutely.
talking about. Look at all the
most
experience.
definitely.
You put it all into a matter of rounds.
Yeah.
Coach, you're next. Let's let him go rest. Congratulations. Congratulations. Good seeing you, brother. Coach, let's break this down. First round to the last round. What happened? I think it was the fourth round where it ends, right?
Yeah, I think it was fourth round. You know, it all kind of just gets jumbled together.
It's almost like a blur, yeah.
But, you know, the first round he came out, he was loading up a little bit. You know, I tried to get him to settle down. Once he settled down, he caught the guy. You know, he dropped him. I was a little disappointed with the referee giving him all that time to go and put the mouthpiece back in. And then again on the second knockdown where he spit the mouthpiece out, the referee gave him time to go back in. You know, I'm not a you know, world-class referee or anything like that, but I don't think that's right. You know, if the guy's hurt, you know, you're giving him extra time to recover when you're letting him go back to the corner, letting his corner fumble with the mouthpiece, and then
those little details matter.
And they know what they're doing. He's got an experienced corner there, but you know, we got the win in spectacular fashion, so that's all that matters.
First round looked like Fuentes was starting to unload a little bit, almost like he wanted to send the message of I got power, and we knew that Fuentes had a little bit of power from watching his previous fights. He wanted to send the message to Jose, like, I got a little power, I'm going to hold you off. And Jose let him. He embraced it the first minute and a half or so, and then he started unleashing the second half of that first round. Then we got the second round with that beautiful knockdown.
Yeah, well, you know, this kid came to win. And, you know, like when we talked the other day, I told you it was going to be a tough fight. You know, I knew this kid was going to be tough. It was a step-up fight for us, and it ended just like I thought it would, you know, kind of like the Mandapat fight. You know, we show we belong on this level, and you know, we're ready to step into the next level and see what's out there.
There's something that I noticed, and it's almost like from a jog to a sprint, he's able to hit that switch, and he hit that switch at the end. It was like he came upset after the knockdown, he calculated his opponent, and then he stepped on it, and it was just violent after that. And that's the reason why I mentioned that comment. It was beautiful violence, the fact that he stepped on the gas and didn't give his opponent and Fuentes a chance to recover. It was just punch after punch. Those hooks were insane.
Yeah, well, you know, the kid's got power. Jose Ramirez can punch. We all know that. We've seen it before, and we got to see it again tonight. After the third round when he came back, I said, all right, listen, man, you got to start taking it to this guy. You got to put in a little bit of body work. We knew the guy was going to be open for uppercuts, and I think that's what he dropped him with in that last round, if I'm correct. But you know, all in all, great performance tonight. It was a good test, and you know, he passed with flying colors.
It was a great test and a great showing as well for this promotion, right? OV Promotions is officially launched now, and
hey,
this is a great showing.
Big shout out to Brianna Valdez for putting this all together. You know, OV Promotions. You know, this is the first of many. I believe that it's just going to get better and better from here. I think we're going to have bigger fights and bigger fights. Yeah, you know, we packed the house tonight. We had a great crowd, and Tucson loves boxing. So, you know, thank you to OV Promotions, thank you Casino del Sol, and thanks to all the boxing fans for coming out and supporting Tucson.
And the beautiful thing that cannot go unnoticed is what you mentioned in our last interview a couple of days back, that you guys are still undefeated. You're on an undefeated streak since you guys joined forces.
Absolutely. I believe that's our 8th straight win. So, you know, we just got to keep going to the gym and putting in the work. You know, no days off. We got to get right back to work. We haven't had a chance to talk. I want to see how his hands feel and make sure everything's good, because I believe we got another date coming right around the corner. So.
Oh, that's going to be amazing. I can't wait for you guys to announce it. That was actually going to be my next question, but I know that this is the wrong moment to ask it because you guys are just fresh moments away from having stepped from the ring, right? So
Absolutely.
we'll wait, and I'm sure I'll link up with you guys for the next announcement.
Yeah, once we know more, we'll definitely put an announcement out. But I believe it'll be real soon. So stay tuned, and big things to come.
Coach, congratulations! Amazing win and amazing work that you guys are putting together. This is a beautiful connection that you guys got here, and just watching the growth, fight after fight after fight, and the proof is in the pudding, like they say, right? I mean, look at this. This was an amazing performance.
Absolutely. I mean, OV Promotions, Woods, Ramirez, it's like the dream team right here. It's he listens in the gym. He does what I ask. And he's a good little fighter. He's a great little fighter, and he's just got to keep on learning and keep on passing these tests that we throw at him. And who knows what the future has in store.
I can't wait. Everybody's got to tune in. Coach Woods, everybody, once again.
Thank you. And big shout out to Hector, Tomatalito Boxing Show.
Thank you,
Always
Coach.
a pleasure
Thank you,
talking
Coach.
with you.